This is gonna be a love reading for Scorpio. What we see from the cards is a situation where you didn't feel safe. You had to defend yourself from this person who at some point in time seemed not interested in making this work anymore, but who now is going around asking about you. With the first card at the top of the reading, we see the strongest energy that is showing up for this reading. 7 of Wands. What we have here is someone who has to fight for their position and in a way standing up for themselves. And given the context, what I see here is you coming from a relationship where the person you were with was not giving you everything that they were supposed to give you. There were a lot of things that you had to keep asking for that from a relationship you would expect every day. Instead here, there wasn't a balanced give and take because overall there wasn't much coming from them, at least in the last few months. And so right here, instead of being able to enjoy a relationship, to enjoy yourself in that relationship, we just see someone who's mostly focused on trying to not end up with a broken heart. And with the next few cards, we can actually see more in depth the things that were happening, the way you were acting on the surface, and the way you were actually feeling inside. Queen of Swords. And to me, this is exactly how you were appearing to the other person and how you wanted to appear in this specific situation. With the Queen of Swords, we have someone who's acting as a very strong person, someone who's detaching from those emotions, from the drama and the hurt in order to pursue the truth only. What I think it happened here is that you weren't asking for apologies or you weren't trying to find ways in order to maybe fix the situation. All you were focusing on right here was the truth. You wanted to get down to the real facts because in that moment in time, knowing what was really happening and why it was happening was fundamental for you. And we are seeing here outside of the relationship, it was just important to you in order to be able to understand the next steps, what to do next. And in order to do so, the Queen of Swords detaches a little bit from the overall situation and tries to not get involved emotionally given the recent events. But what we see also with the next card is that deep inside you were trying to repress some of that hurt. 5 of Cups. With the 5 of Cups, we have an energy that talks about being disappointed and feeling as though you've just lost something here. And so it's pretty clear here that whatever it is that happened with this partner did hurt you and made you feel as though maybe you wasted time, you wasted energy and love with someone who maybe didn't deserve it at all. And so with the 5 of Cups, we have a missed opportunity and also feeling as though you're caught in the past. We see pretty clearly that you're trying to put on this mask, especially in front of them, because you don't want them to think that they can apologize and then everything will be back to normal. You just want to get to the truth. And while you do that in front of them at night, when you go back to bed and you just think about the things that have happened, you cannot help but feeling hurt because you had expectations. You were hoping for this to become a beautiful and stable relationship, building a family, building a life together. And so this is where you are at this point in time. What we can see is that coming up, we have someone bringing news about this person. Page of Swords. Often the pages are seen as messengers. And whenever we run into the Page of Swords, we are receiving a message that is going to be unexpected to us. It's going to be very sharp, very quick, and overall, a message that we were not waiting for. And so what this tells me here is that the way the relationship ended, it didn't make you think that one day this person might have came back. But what we see here instead is that someone is curious about what you're doing. With the Page of Swords, we have definitely some sort of trying to gather information about something or someone. And this is exactly what we see here with this other person, either looking you up on social medias or talking to friends in common, family members that they might know as well, asking how about you, the things you're doing, the people you're seeing, and they're trying to do it with a pretty sneaky way. We see that mask on the face of this page, which is telling us that they're not completely honest and straightforward with their intentions. They are developing an idea here, but they don't know yet what it is. For now, they just want to gather informations and know things about you. And we can see it, in fact, as a confirmation with the next card as well. Two of Wands. They are right here trying to find elements to lean on. As you see, this person has these two wands, and these wands right now are representing their beliefs, their hopes, and they're also the container of the information that they are putting together about you. And what they want to do is to soon start planning to walk forward, walk towards that goal that they see far away by leaning on those two wands that they have by their side. With the Two of Wands, we start having someone who's developing a lot of passion for an idea and for a goal, and someone who overall is preparing for action. They know that it might be hard, especially after all that has happened before, but they know that they have no option given all the passion that they have for this and probably the love that they still have for you. Eight of Wands. The message that we get at the end of the spread is that they are really conflicted. Usually with the Eight of Wands, we have a lot of movement, quick action, a lot of communication. But when this is reversed, there are things that have happened that are really preventing us to make this move forward. And when this card is reversed, it's also talking about past actions that are preventing us and preventing this energy to be free and to bring that quick movement that it usually brings. With the Eight of Wands reversed, we see someone who's trying to adapt to this specific situation, but unfortunately they find themselves caught in this ideas and thoughts and passion that the Wands bring to them, which might also translate into some sort of jealousy in case the people that they're talking to are telling them that you're happy, that maybe you're seeing someone else. This is definitely bringing them jealousy, and it's blocking them to move forward with these plans that they're developing with the Two of Wands. And so in order to understand if they will ever decide to come forward and really tell you how they feel, make sure to check out the extended reading linked below.